averaged 34 against Detroit, but has not hit 50% in any game against the Pistons, who control the opening starts. After 19 games on the bench, was out 10 with a sprained ankle. Not 100% though. Jordan, turnaround over Dumas. And Oakley boxed out Mahorn well.
Michael Jordan is known to be a slow starter.
You know, Bill, besides Vincent, Corzine has really come to play at center. He's been a big help.
And a big factor, Doug Collins has been able to use his minutes more effectively. But that's going to be a problem now. What is he going to do offensively? And if he is in there against Michael Jordan, he'll probably look to post him up as much as he can.
Jordan leading the Bulls in virtually every 12 tie. Trying to make it 5 out of 6 on the year. Jordan, perfect.
Michael Jordan.
Doug Collins said that when Jordan's hitting that jump shot, Mahorn and Dantley have responded very well to Chuck Daly making that lineup change and having them start again.
Jordan, turning into a one-man gang now, is in double figures with 10 points. 2 misses on one end. Vinnie Johnson way off the mark on his first attempt. Corzine the rebound. 3:35 remaining. 4-point lead. Jordan cuts it to 2, and 12 points for Jordan with 2.5 to go. Off a screen, Jordan fighting through nicely is Vinnie Johnson. Jordan off balance. Doesn't matter. 14 for Michael Jordan.
Blocker. He can block some shots. You won't expect him to do anything offensively, and they won't look to him much. He's a garbage player.
Paxson to Jordan at guard. And Jordan winds up on the floor, slides a few feet, and has 16 points. And the Chicago Bulls have their first lead of the ball game, 28-27, with 1.5 minutes to go. Larry Bird hit 7 3-point shots. So Dallas now have lost their 4th in a row. Jordan now with 20 points. Made a good move, and now the Bulls trying to cut the lead to 3. Chicago's had the lead only once today. That was at 28-27. Jordan now with 22 points in the ball game. Your best scoring year, balls like that drop.
That's right, and he has become an offensive force for this Detroit ball club.
Jordan spins and deals. Rodman, who has been a poor free throw shooter. Jordan, now you see it, now you don't, and Oakley is short with it. Grant, and it's tough to work in a new man, as he's trying to do with Edwards. Jordan left open top of the key. You can forget that. 26 points for Michael. Lead is 4 with under 3 minutes remaining. The Bulls got it down to 2. Detroit continues to keep the lead. Jordan over Lewis, and he's got another one. 29 points for Michael Jordan.
He would have said the same thing, but when it goes in, great shot.
There are certain players in this league that just have license to do those things.
And there's one there.
Jordan gets the basket and the foul. Michael Jordan silences the crowd. He has 31 points on this Easter Sunday.
Here's Jordan isolated. Now, Lewis, that's the game plan. He is supposed to force Michael Jordan to the outside or to the baseline, but no defensive help. Is not going to beat us. Let's hold the other players down.
Jordan with 32 points. He's at the low post right now. He checked the clock. He's got the ball with 10. Jordan has to pass it off. Paxson with 7 seconds hits the... Scottie Pippen, been tentative lately. He came on and looked like one of the best rookies in the league in the first month of the season.
Doug Collins did not start Brad Sellers to start the 3rd period. Is getting to the offensive glass and being strong inside.
Dumars sticking with Jordan. They're not doubling him right now. They spread the court against Michael. Foul, and so Jordan will get it one way or another. He has 34 points, and he'll go to the line. Dick Stockton and Bill Cunningham here at the Pontiac Silverdome. The usual great crowd. The Pistons will go over 1 million in home attendance. That's amazing. The story, Chicago shooting well thanks to Michael Jordan. 34 points in Detroit with good frontline play. They have had 9 different players scoring already in this game. And it's a typical Bulls-Pistons Donnybrook on the floor.
Haven't seen just any real hard physical play in the past. Michael Jordan.
This is a 3. Oakley gets the rebound out to Jordan.
And we're seeing the Bulls get to the offensive glass. Corzine and Oakley.
Now Jordan, they had their only lead of the game in the first period. Jordan. There's Jordan. And that's the first dunk or slam that Jordan has had today. This year, and there is the Chicago scoring. What does he mean? When you talk about MVPs, people talk about Magic and Bird and Jordan. Good reason they talk about those three.
And also, this is the Chicago Bulls are the second leading team in attendance in the league.
Brad Sellers in the game. Vincent has doubled his scoring output. He had 8 at the half. Dumars. Lane Beer with an up fake, loses it. Oakley, Jordan ahead of the field with Thomas. And they're going to call a deliberate foul. And that will be 2 shots and possession as Thomas fouled Michael Jordan, a breakaway foul. So Jordan will take 2 at the line, and Bulls will get the ball back when we return.
And this is the part of the game that Detroit has been struggling over the last couple of weeks. They played a strong first 3 periods and then struggled.
Jordan puts the Bulls in front again. Thomas tries to steal. Jordan hits the shot. Well, when I see that tongue hanging out,
I'm trying to do that.
Rodman is guarding Jordan now. We mentioned that would be one of the defensive matchups. The bigger forward, Rodman against Jordan. Makes no difference. 48 points for Michael Jordan. Their biggest lead has been 3, and they can match it if they can get a hoop here. Jordan inside. Draws the foul. He saw he didn't have one direction, and he looped it under and finally drew the foul. 83% for Jordan. Jordan was shooting 42% against Detroit in the 5 previous games coming into this one. Going for his 50th point right here. His regular season career high is 61 in this building in March of '87. 50 for Michael Jordan. The lead is 3. John Paxson in the backcourt with Jordan. Grant, Corzine, and Sellers up front. Jordan around a screen. He's got it. 52 points. And that ties his season's high and the NBA season.
Hit the jumper.
Vincent, wild shot. Jordan, and Michael Jordan now has 54 points. Here's Jordan, who has 54 points. Already has the NBA season's high, breaking his own mark. He is 13 of 14 at the line. Trying to give the Bulls a 3-point lead, and he does. Jack Ramsey of Indiana, who should know, says Michael Jordan has the highest level of skills of anyone who's ever played the game. He misses the free throw, so the best the Bulls can do is tie.
You know, the thing about Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird, every night people expect them to come and perform at another level. And that pressure that they have to come so mentally prepared to play and perform to be a star is just magnificent.
For the Pistons. High score at 110.
Now, the interesting thing, Michael Jordan now goes to Isaiah Thomas defensively for the first time in the game. The reason, Doug Collins feels that Isaiah will be the man taking the last shot.
Lane Beer setting a screen. Now they double Thomas. And the ball knocked away into the hands of Jordan. 5 seconds to go. And a foul. And Lane Beer commits the foul on Jordan with 4 seconds to go in the game, and he will shoot 2. And a chance to give the Bulls a lead. 5 fouls on Lane Beer. Chuck Daly's face tells it all.
Very frustrating, very frustrating. And he knows that it's going to take some time for this ball club. They have plenty of time, though, with 10, 11 games left in the regular season to be ready for the playoffs.
So Jordan is on the line. He is 15 of 17 from the free throw line today. High score. 58 points for Michael Jordan. 4 seconds remaining. And the Pistons will definitely get another opportunity. 4 seconds is a long time. full timeout and a 20. Jordan hits the free throw and timeout called by the Pistons. Thomas inside, fires away. It's over, and the Chicago Bulls, who did not get a field goal in the last 5 minutes and 37 seconds, have won their 5th road game in their last 6. They won 2 out of 3 on the West Coast and came in to Detroit.